Well, I am back here on trail, mile 702, if that's a surprise. I decided to go back to Kennedy Meadows and do the High Sierras next for this portion here. And I'll explain why further on in the video. Hike on! And of course, before getting back on trail, I have to make a stop here at Grumpy Bear's to get their famous Grumpy Burger with my friends Jill and Sam. Hey guys. Hey. Whose national forest? Inyo National Forest. And here we are, crossing the South Fork of the Kern River. I think it's the last time we see this river and its wonderful water. Hey there, so we're here at camp at mile 706.6, which makes it a monstrous 4.4 mile day. But we had a late start in the afternoon, it was blistering hot, and the next water source isn't for like 10 more miles, or at least the next reliable water source. So Jill and Sam are my friends when I used to live in California about 7 years ago. We used to go backpacking together, they're awesome people. And so say hello to Jill and Sam.
Hello.
So, all right, so gonna camp out here. They're only here for the night, unfortunately. They have this thing that they have to do on Monday. It's called work. I've heard rumors about it, but I try to avoid it. So anyways, but then I'll continue north. So all right, good night. Well, unfortunately, I just had to say goodbye to Jill and Sam. It was great hiking with you guys, and hiking with Jill and Sam, that was the first time I've actually hiked with anybody since the end of April, so I've really been solo. So it was really great to not only have company, but company from very good friends. So, but for now, yep, gotta get back on trail. Hike on. Hey, good morning. Well, yesterday was only a 10-mile day. I just wasn't feeling it, and I wanted to ease back in. But right here by this river, I wasn't living in a van down by the river, but I was camping down here by the river, and this bridge over the South Fork of the Kern River. Woke up this morning, frost. Frost was actually on my sleeping bag. I was cowboy camping, but yeah, it's like it gets below freezing at night, but it'll be like in the 90s during the day. It's crazy. All right, time to go. Another reason why I camped at the river is because the Cow Creek here is bone dry, and there should be about 12 miles of dryness until the next water spot.
My name is Drew. I'm about to flip back up to Washington, headed south. That's it.
All right, well, hike on.
Have a good one, dude.
You too. Hey there, it's the evening of the 3rd of August, and today was a 16-mile day. Not too bad. It is hot and dry. First part of the trail, and when I skipped north to northern California, I had all snow melt and all the water I needed. But here in the High Sierras, north of Kennedy Meadows, it is definitely a lot of the water has gone. There's no snow to be spoken of. So, but yeah, definitely gotta figure out where the water is going to be and manage your water appropriately. All right, for now, I'm gonna go to bed because I got a nice climb tomorrow. Hey, good morning. Well, it's the morning of the 4th of August, and ended up hooking up with these two section hikers here. We got Old School and Plus One. We got a little connection between us. We got veterans, Air Force, Coast Guard, and Navy. So it's always good to hike on trail with someone, especially after going 850 miles solo. All right, hike on. Can you say trail dust? All right, so today was a 13-mile day, and we are setting up camp here at 7:45. Not too bad of a day. We got through Mulkey Pass, and it was good to get to that spring. Like this section is dry, especially this time of the year. So, but other than that, water's looking good up ahead. All right, good night. Hey, so we had to do a little detour here to the Cottonwood Pass trailhead. Plus One and Old School was over there. Got some friends, and they brought us a little Egg McMuffin and opportunity to use the toilets that are over there, as well as the trash disposal. So, but then we got to get back on trail and maybe hang out at Chicken Lake for a bit. All right, hike on. Hey guys, how are you?
Doing great. How's it going, my guy?
Doing great.
Cool.
So what do you guys do out here?
We do trail work. So we work with the Eastern Sierra Conservation Corps. We focus, this particular crew, the Wildlands program, focuses on technical trail work. So we're the ones that do a lot of the stonemasonry, the big log work, the really challenging tasks of keeping these trails open for both hikers and stock. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we definitely appreciate all you guys do.
Yeah, totally. Check us out on easternsierracc.org. We're always taking donations. So.
All right,
Yeah,
definitely.
funding.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Chicken Spring Lake. Might have to go for a swim. Trail dust is gone. So I just went for a little swim, and clothes are drying right behind me. Whew, nice and brisk. Hey, good evening. It was another amazing day on the trail, and only did 12 miles today, but we're kind of pacing ourselves because trying to set ourselves up for Mount Whitney in 2 days. So everything's good. Loving the trail. It's amazing, and but for now, I gotta go to bed. Good night. Hey, good morning. I think it's the 6th of August. I don't know, I'm kind of losing track of what day it is, but does it really matter as long as you're outside and enjoying nature? Anyways, I say good morning with a grain of salt because, I'm eating breakfast, and today's breakfast is an interesting combination. I put coconut granola clusters and cheesy mashed potatoes together. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but it's definitely not going to be on my repeat list. So, I'll make a better choice tomorrow. It's pretty dry here in August, but if you look closely, you'll find some snow there and way up there. Guyot Creek at mile 761.7, flowing amazingly well for this time of year. Here at mile 765.6, we get our first view of Mount Whitney, which should be that peak right there at 14,508 feet. It's the highest peak in the continental United States. Hey there, so today is the 6th of August, and camping here at Crabtree Meadow. This here is kind of the gateway toward Mount Whitney, which is back that way somewhere. Anyways, it's I'm gonna be camping in my tent tonight. I'm expecting a lot of bugs, which there already are already, and with this meadow, I can expect a lot more. But just had a great dinner, had a Mexican-inspired food, and just taking in every moment of being here on the trail. Not far from the Crabtree Ranger Station, there's a toilet. This is your last chance to use a toilet before you head up into the Whitney portal zone. So, because you can't leave any excrement there and you have to pack it out. So, highly recommend using this. It's just south of the Ranger Station. Well, it's 6 p.m. on the evening before we're going to make our push for the summit of Whitney. Trying to sleep, but it's real hard to do when it's real bright this time of the year. But for now, going to try to get some sleep and then head for the summit in the morning, real early, 3 a.m.
I was just about to fall asleep when right over there in those mountains was a significant rock slide that lasted about 60 seconds. It's a good thing that the rock slide did not come from here, because that could have a significant impact on my head, face, and pretty much my entire body. Alright, now time to try to get some sleep.
02:45 a.m. and we have left base camp in our attempt for the summit of Mount Whitney. And here at 5:25 a.m. made the summit pre-sunrise by about 40 minutes. But I'm not the only one up here. Got a whole bunch of other climbers. Here comes the sun, do 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 do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright, do 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 do. Summit of Mount Whitney, 14,508 feet. It is cold, windy, but well worth the trip. Hike on. Just shy of the summit of Mount Whitney, even beauty can bloom. Tell you, it's a whole different view coming down in the daylight. Well, today was a long day, starting at 2:30 a.m., but we all successfully reached the summit of Mount Whitney, but now we are dead tired, so it is going to be an early night tonight. Good night, all. Here at mile 771, we have Wright Creek flowing extremely well. Welcome to Bighorn Plateau. Here at mile 774.7, we have Tyndall Creek. The first time we cross it. We'll cross it once more before we head up Forester Pass. Now approaching Forester Pass.
Yeah, you definitely have to send me some of those pictures. Alright, come here, buddy. Come here, boy. Oh, I didn't go far enough, huh?
Well, I'm going up Forester Pass tonight. Just left my trail family for the last week of +1 in Old School down there, and heading up that way. Thanks, guys. It was awesome spending last week with you, and it's great to have family on trail. All right, hike on. Well, I expected it to take longer to get from the base down there up here to Forester Pass at 13,200 feet. Only took me 30 minutes, so I came up here to actually watch the sunset from here, but I don't feel like waiting another couple hours. So, all right, now to head down and try to find a campsite. Hey, good morning. Today is the 10th of August, and unfortunately I had to say goodbye to my trail family of Old School and +1 yesterday. But after saying goodbye to them at 4:41 p.m., headed over Forester Pass, put in an extra 8.3 miles, and I'm here at Kennedy Meadows with mosquitoes. Uh, and yeah, so made it just over a 19-mile day. But it's amazing how just the landscape has totally changed from the other side of Forester, where it was all, kind of like this dry alpine area with above tree line, and down here I have trees everywhere. It's almost like being, I almost felt like it was in the Northwest Territories, or at least Pacific Northwest. Lots of these green things everywhere. I think they're called plants or something. I haven't seen them in a while. So anyways, gonna head north and look for some water. Here at mile 788, we've got some outstanding water. Headed up to Glen Pass. Here we are at Glen Pass, 11,949 amazing feet. And there we have it, mile 800 on the PCT. Of course, I've already jumped ahead, so we're far beyond that. Hey, good evening. Well, managed to do 15.7 miles today. Only did one pass. Was going to do a second pass potentially, but there's some thunder in the background, and being in a thunder and lightning storm at the top of a pass is not the smartest thing. So just part way up toward Pincho Pass and looking to do that tomorrow. So, all right, hike on. As promised earlier in the video, this is my explanation of why I picked Kennedy Meadows to rejoin the PCT, vice Castella Dunsmuir, where I got off in Northern California. And the reason is simple. I'm not 100% healed on my foot, and in order for me to get to the Canadian border by going north, I'd have to smash some serious miles, which honestly I don't think my foot is ready for. So that's just a fact. And if you talk to previous people who've done the PCT, they'll tell you that Oregon is about smashing miles. And for me, the trail is about enjoying the trail, experiencing it, and taking in nature, not just a number of miles that I put in a day. So by the time I would even get to the Canadian border, there'd be snow, a lot of snow. And I've seen plenty of snow. I went through 185 miles of snow already in Northern California, so I definitely have already earned the snow merit badge. So, so the best thing to do is to do the high Sierras. And so I go to Kennedy Meadows, I go north all the way to Echo Lake in Tahoe, and then if I'm feeling good, I'll go from Tahoe right over to Reno, take that flight up to Seattle, and then hit the northern terminus and then head south. Of course, I need to get another U.S. Forest Service permit because that doesn't meet the intent of the PCT permit. So, but I tell you right now, I'm on trail, I'm loving it. This is great, as you can see from the video. The High Sierras, #1, way better than Oregon. No offense to my Oregon friends, Crater Lake is great from what I hear, but the High Sierras just win hands down. So, but hey, I'm gonna continue north and we'll see what happens next.